The buzz of my mobile at 7 a.m. on a rainy Tuesday morning wasn't just a wake-up call. It was my wife's pocket dial spilling giggles and sweet nothings to another bloke, shattering my tea-stained dreams of our quiet British life. I caught my cheating wife after hearing her flirt on a pocket dial call. I sat bolt upright in our terraced house in Bristol, the patter of July rain against the window mixing with the unexpected sound from my phone. It was Sarah, my wife of 9 years, her voice crackling through a pocket dial. I'd been dozing after a late night marking GCSE papers as a history teacher, expecting nothing more than a sleepy "love you" text. Instead, I heard her laughter, bright, unguarded, followed by, "Oh, Darren, you're a proper charmer, aren't you? Can't wait for our getaway to Cornwall this weekend." My stomach churned. Darren wasn't a name I knew, and Cornwall was a trip she'd told me was a work retreat. Sarah, with her sharp wit and love for a good scone, had always been the heart of our little family, complete with our 7-year-old son, Tommy. I'm Oliver, a lanky bloke who'd rather analyze the Battle of Hastings than suspect foul play. But the call didn't stop. Her voice dipped low, flirtatious, promising a night we won't forget. I recorded it, my hands shaking as the line cut off. That afternoon, when she breezed in with a cheery, "Hiya, love," I played it back. Her face drained of color, her posh Bristol accent faltering. "Ollie, it's not what you think," she stammered, but the evidence was clear. Darren was a colleague, a slick estate agent she'd been seeing behind my back, using client meetings as cover. The betrayal stung worse than a rainy bank holiday. Sarah admitted to months of secret lunches and planned escapes, her guilt spilling out with tears over a cuppa. I felt like a right prat for missing the signs, her new perfume, the late-night Zoom calls. I packed a bag, taking Tommy to my mum's in Bath for the weekend, needing space to think. The drive through the Somerset countryside was silent. Tommy's small hand in mine, his innocent questions about Mum cutting deeper than I'd expected. Days turned to weeks. I threw myself into school, finding solace in Tommy's giggles and the odd pint with mates at the pub. Sarah texted apologies, but I wasn't ready to forgive. One evening, as the summer sun dipped over Bristol, I took Tommy to the park. There I saw Sarah, watching from a bench, her eyes red. She approached, not begging, but asking to talk, for Tommy's sake. We sat, the air thick with unspoken words, as she explained her loneliness amid my work stress and her midlife crisis. It wasn't an excuse, she said, just a truth. As the last light faded over the park, casting a golden hue on Tommy swinging between us, I felt a tear slip down my cheek. Sarah's voice trembled as she promised to end it with Darren, to fight for us if I'd let her. The pocket dial had ripped us apart, but that moment, her vulnerability, Tommy's laughter, stitched a fragile hope. I didn't know if we'd mend fully, but holding her hand that night, under the Bristol sky, I chose to try, for the love we'd built and the family we still could be. Sometimes the hardest calls lead to the softest reconciliations.